I've never not made anybody explode with my magic.
That could be taken so many ways.
So basically, you're going to go and try and find this scroll of lesser restoration, I believe you said?
Or dispel magic, either works.
You can't cast dispel magic?
I don't have third level spells.
Well,
that's right. You're level 4.
Well, one more level, you'll be able to save me or cure me.
And lesser restoration's a bard, cleric, druid, paladin, or ranger spell. I think you can cast from other classes if you have a scroll, but you can't copy them in.
In other words, beg.
I'm not begging to you. No. Not happening.
Well, sobriety for you.
My character's been through death. He's literally been through worse to survive.
Dispel magic might work too.
Yeah. You go to a store with scrolls in it, and you find the scroll for lesser restoration.
Or dispel
magic, whichever. I think dispel magic would probably be cheaper.
No, it's actually a higher spell level.
Yeah, lesser aren't they both level 3?
No, lesser is level 2.
Level 2, and this coming from the person who played a cleric. So yeah, you find a lesser restoration scroll, and when you bring it up to the counter, there's a halfling man. He seems to be like a wizardly type. He kind of reminds you of your creator, Ululesh. Ululesh? Why do you make such...
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Ululesh.
That's not.
Why do I make such confusing names? Because I like watching you suffer.
Yeah, you do. But he seems a little bit more shy and less outward than your creator.
Pardon, friend, how much for this?
Oh, you can, you can...
How does 75 gold sound?
I guess, yeah, that'll do. That'll be alright.
Excellent.
Alright.
And I just hand him over 75 gold. Which I'm sure is actually a lot cheaper than a scroll usually is.
Yeah,
75. Alright, nice.
What are you? You seem very interesting.
I'm interesting. And then I walk out of the store.
Oh!
Alright.
Xander.
Yes?
How are you feeling today on your arcane skills?
Okay, I guess. Why?
Do you think it'd be better or worse after a beer?
Free beer.
Look, I just need you to cast a spell on Darion so he can stop hating me and get back to being normal.
But then you should cast it.
I can't. It's magic outside of my domain.
Oh, well, then here, give it here.
I hand over the scroll case.
Banana.
Now I need you to think alcoholic thoughts when you cast this. It should be able to dispel any sort of anti-sobriety magic that's affected our poor, understanding friend.
Yeah, don't you dare. That's a slur.
Xander baseball swings it against his head. No, what's your, I have no idea how spell scrolls work. I just usually... I have no idea. I've never had to use
Think
them.
alcoholic thoughts. Think alcoholic thoughts.
Kyle, do you know how spelling
yes.
works?
If the spell is at a higher level, you can use your spellcasting ability check. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level, so a DC of 12 unless you can cast second level spells at this point.
As a paladin, I don't think she can.
So it would be a DC 12 on your spellcasting
Yeah, second
ability.
level spells.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
so-
then never
then you
mind.
can just cast it.
Yeah.
Wait, then do you just have lesser restoration then?
I do
right,
not. I just have
That's right,
hellish
because
rebuke.
you choose them. That's right.
Yeah,
You choose spells on level ups. All right. Well, yes. Give this one a go, would you?
Sure. And I take it, and do you just like rip it?
No, you speak the words on the runes. They should become clear to you as you begin reading the spell. Then you channel the magic forth through your arcane frame. Just do whatever you do whenever you yell at people, then they explode. but like, you know, trying to help someone.
Yeah, please don't make Darion explode.
I've never not made anybody explode with my magic.
That could be taken so many ways.
But
Well- Give it a go, would you?
sure.
Yeah.
Darion,
Hey, Darion.
come
Darion.
here a moment.
I'm like holding a Severose by the scruff. Yes.
I have present for you.
We have a present for you.
Roth has present, but can't cast it.
I'm
Is it
stupid.
a muzzle?
Well, I have a rope.
I might need it.
You can have it after we do this thing.
Kinky.
Yeah, fine. I kind of just drop Severose or kind of toss him towards Dame. Your problem now.
I catch him and slink him over my shoulder.
That's the problem with you being so small, Severose, is we can literally manhandle you.
You is baby.
Yeah, literally just throwing him back and forth. It's your problem now. All right, I'm gonna go over to Xander and like, okay, what you got for me?
Well, Roth was kind enough to get this spell of lesser restoration, but he cannot cast it. But I can.
Okay.
So we're hoping this takes away your non-alcoholic happenings.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I would very much like to have a beer with you. So
Our
we're
time.
Like such an enabler. Oh well.
all right. So how do we do this?
Well, apparently I'm supposed to look at this like I do my magic that I do to help people, but I've never done that. So we're both gonna find out together.
Just don't make me explode.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of look at the scroll, and as I'm looking at it, my eyes kind of go a little cross-eyed and roll back, and the
Demon champion.
how to do the spell kind of just comes to me, I guess.
It's more or less that, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Natural
I
intuition.
yeah, I cast it.
What did she roll again?
If she cannot cast second level spells, then
she can.
it is
She can, yeah.
She can, so it just works.
Oh, it just works? Okay.
It just works.
So
I'm not cool.
basically, whenever you use the spell, you almost kind of use it the same way you lay on hands. But instead of like the glow from your hands is a different color. Darion, whenever he touches you, you feel a surge of magic flow through you, and
Was it like the wild magic surge? Or feel similar? But
no,
nicer,
actually,
maybe?
this feels more. This feels more like if you looked into a bright light, while that was more like if you got electrocuted.
Oh, okay. So I'm like have sunspots. I'm kind of like blinking, like, wow.
Yeah.
All right, let's
You
test
still
this.
you still
Get
feel
me a beer.
yeah, you still feel very sober though.
Yeah. All right, we need to test this. Where's the nearest tavern?
You're in the
Actually,
trade
I'm
ward?
going through my coats looking for a flask.
Oh,
You
we're
don't
in
have
the
like 20
trade board, so
pockets.
we can get some craft beer then.
Okay, as we're doing this, I'm still looking. Eventually, I probably find a flask somewhere, and I'm just like totally dumping it. All right, so have we heard word from Xerxes at all while this is going on?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and post back up by the shop when they're gonna go figure out the beer situation.
I'm gonna go get plastered, so I'm on my A game. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to come too because plastered.
We always perform better.
I'm gonna say that the beer that you find at a stall, it costs you 1 gold.
A gold?
Holy shit!
It's craft beer.
You got a lot of beer.
Okay, fine. I'll fork it over. 1 gold.
1
Jesus,
silver, okay?
Fine, that's better. That's better.
God. All right. So you guys were waiting for Zixi to come back and tell you where he went off to, or where she went off
Or
to.
when she's closing up. Yeah, Zeke's
Yeah.
gonna come in.
Gold,
Okay.
silver.
So yeah, basically you guys see Zixi flying in circles over the lockkeeper's.
You're gonna have to tell us because we're getting plastered, so we're not.
Yeah,
able to.
I'll come back over and I say, it's go time.
I'm gonna like take up my last pint, just like down, and I'm like, oh yeah, look, my hands are steady. Isn't this great?
Is wonderful.
Come,
Yeah.
Mr. Wiggles.
Peanut.
No, Peanut. Oh yes, peanut because it extends.
For the uninformed or very confused, I believe we have an eldritch gun
You do the Eldritch
granted
horror
to us
gun.
by a chaos god of games who gives out peanuts named
'Cause-
Bobo.
Basically, I won Among Us by attrition.
Partly thanks to me basically pulling someone in to kill them in that last room.
No, you guys got yeeted. Didn't you run into there and it yeeted?
Yeah.
No, I was
Yeah.
already in there, and you guys were all like, charge, and because of that,
No, I didn't
knocked out
charge.
one
That's
per-
why. Because I was
Yeah,
fighting Eric
but-
J-May.
Yeah,
Look,
but
yeah.
can we
because of
talk
that-
about the time when we murdered each other later?
Those good times.
But
It was not.
I killed
but
you.
I trolled
you
everyone
turned me,
for a
Rob.
long
You were
time.
you turned on me. I had to kill you.
While you guys are talking, you guys see Zixi flying off.
Okay, no, okay.
Alright.
So this is now character, but in
Yes.
character, we're gonna go. Yeah.
All right. Does anyone want my invisibility to tail? Who's got the best? Crazy? Are you still?
I'm not trusting them.
Oh, I still have another spell slot. I can cast that spell again for stealth if I need to.
I have.
Zevros would like to try to get out of D-Main's grasp.
No.
J-May,
I
I'm
put
gonna
him
say,
in a headlock.
J-May, would you mind holding him and we'll call you? We'll do a caw if we get in trouble.
Will
Just
do.
stay right by the door. All right, Xander. Do you want to stay out here? Or do you want to put on your boots and use the invisibility spell?
I would still only have
Well, if he uses the
plus
invisibility
one
spell on you.
stealth.
Yeah, but if you have the invisibility, that gives you. What does that do exactly?
Advantage on.
It gives
stealth
you
checks.
advantage on stealth checks.
Yeah.
Isn't that
And
what
then
the
you have
boots do?
Yeah, it's just the boots do the same thing. What do the boots do, hon? I don't remember.
Invisibility is also good because it lets you get close and listen.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing we need right now. We need.
All right,
more
just
than
give it to
being
me.
able
I'll
to-
do it. I'm sneaky.
All right.
Let him
Well,
do it.
Mr. Steady Hands.
My time to shine. Just wait, epic fail.
And
we'll follow behind.
Dime, go ahead and
Yeah.
Curse loudly if you're in trouble.
do an athletics check to see if you can hold on to Zevros.
Is he struggling?
Oh, I'm actually gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna point
rolled
at
already.
Severus. I'm gonna point at Severus as I see him struggling and say, "Day," like a
You hold on
dog.
to him.
He went to go get something to drink, but I'll tell him that. But I
Okay.
actually, my Darion orders him before he shimmers into invisibility. All right, so you want me to do a stealth run, or
So basically, you're invisible walking down the street.
no? We're right at the door now. We're not just.
You guys
We're
are
gonna, yeah, we're gonna make our way towards where Zixi is.
yeah, because Zixi is flying off because he's following her down the street.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So he's follow. Okay, so I'm gonna go in a dark corner, become invisible, and then sneak
Okay.
somewhere it's not noticeable for me to turn
Go ahead.
invisible. So it's not just like woohoo.
Go ahead and roll stealth with advantage.
Okay. Why didn't it do advantage?
Oh gosh.
Hey!
That's a good. Oh wow.
All right, so 20. You're in between dimensions at this point. You're so stealthy. Basically, you're following the bird, who is following her. You follow. Let's see. You follow the bird for quite a while, actually. Down out of the. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up this map some more. Zixi actually goes from the trades ward into the southern ward.
Uh-huh.
Are the rest of you following Zixi also? But I was
And
about
Add
to,
more of a
Mine.
distance.
Not
Yeah.
stealthily. Yeah, more.
I was
just
about
like
to. I was about to
making
say,
our
are
way
you guys
downtown.
following Darion?
Oh
But I
god,
don't.
guys, I'm being
think
the
you
blood
can.
hunter. This is awesome.
We're
I finally
making
get
our
to
way
be-
downtown.
Make your way downtown. Well, good. Sorry, stopping.
Walking fast, goblins pass, and it goes down. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
That is amazing.
So
You should play a
basically,
bard for our campaign sometime. You would come up with great songs.
I
you
didn't?
You-
9 to 5 wasn't good.
Songs.
You don't do the songs as much though. You're a sword
Yeah.
bard.
So I still did songs.
I was just talking about like you be a good bard. That's like the song bard. That's what they do.
You're very good at the
Yeah.
slashy though.
And it's pokey.
Basically,
And
you
the
guys
annoying.
see Zixi go through the south ward, and
Is the
basically,
South Ward where the rich people are again?
no, this is where the poorer people are.
The poor people. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry, I don't always
not the
remember.
it's not the super poor people.
Middle class, maybe, or
Middle,
lower middle
yeah,
class.
middle, like in between middle and lower class, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
The castle ward is where all the rich people go
All right.
live.
Yeah.
The southern ward is right next to the dock ward, so most of the people who
Ah.
either don't live in the dock ward and work in the dock ward live in the southern ward, or they work in the trade ward. They live in the southern ward. Basically, you follow Zixi pretty far into the southern ward actually, until you see him start circling again. He circles 2 or 3 times, and then he flies back towards Roth.
I'm gonna go to the epicenter or the middle of where he was circling, where I can determine that is, I guess.
Yeah. You walk up like a street or two, and you find where he was circling at. Basically, you see this abandoned windmill that looks like it was converted into like housing. From what you can tell, it looks like this windmill was here before the city was out this far, and then when the city took over this area, they kind of just converted this windmill into a building for people to stay in.
Okay. So
It's kind of
very old.
it's kind of a converted windmill.
Okay, so it's housing. All right.
It looks ramshackled though. It looks terrible.
So can I see where the clear entrance is?
Yeah,
Or
you
is
can
there-
you can you see
Can I kind
a giant door basically.
if someone is maybe going in or out, since I rolled really high in stealth, can I kind of slip in behind them? So it's not like obviously a door's just opening out of nowhere.
Yeah, basically you actually, if you just stand outside for like 30 seconds to about 45 seconds, you do see like lower class people, like almost to the point of being a homeless person, kind of walk in there. It looks like the door isn't locked at all. And he just kind of walks in. He kind of shambles in.
All right, I'm gonna just kind of duck in behind him subtly before the door closes. So what do I see inside? Is there any clear where this woman might have gone? Like, or is there any way I can look around for her? Or
Give me a second.
and I am gonna take my gun out and just have it ready in case.
I'm so glad you guys keep splitting up. It's still nice.
I know, isn't it great? We do this all the time.
I'm gonna do it in your campaign.
You just do it in my campaign all the time.
We do. That's terrible.
Don't do it in mine. It's never my idea. So when I do my one shot, don't do it.
You can. We'll all stay. We'll make sure to hug the whole time.
Hell yeah.
we'll be group huggers.
Good.
Well, actually, you could just do a mechanic that we're tied together, so we literally.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
You could do something like if you guys are 10 feet away, you start exploding or something.
Yes. Take 1d10,000 damage. Can you,
Everybody, guys, let's play Kyle's campaign.
Yeah, I can see.
Nix, can you see? All right. This is basically the entrance of the windmill.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me give you a proper description.
Yeah, I'm like, it's lines, guys! It's lines! Here,
It's lines.
It all makes sense now. Oh, I told your character, oh, thank you, before I left, to stay with Dame.
Right, and you failed trying to get out of Dime's grasp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't think he heard that because he was just getting back on his thing. Here, so you guys can see. Look! Lines!
All right.
Next time he struggles, I'm gonna shake him till he stops moving.
Basically,
Don't break my Severos.
I said, Dime, you can put me down. You can trust me. I won't run off or anything.
Do it, Damien.
all right. Basically, in this room, you tell that the room is about 15 feet high to the ceiling. It's basically a 10-foot passage, which you can count because it's squares. Inside the building, it is ramshackled. Like I said, there's graffiti on the walls. The floor that you're standing on is stonework, and there's like straw and garbage and debris and stuff just kind of everywhere. Like they don't have a maid, or they don't clean up after themselves either.
Does it look well like people, a lot of people have been walking and living?
Yeah, you can from the garbage and the dust and stuff. You can tell that there are paths from people walking.
It's very interesting. Someone living here can afford a key.
Yeah, there's no as you can tell with your dark vision, there is no light in here. It's completely dark, even though there's light outside.
Okay, that's kind of obvious.
To your, I'm gonna say north because I was about to say left, but to your north, you can kind of tell that there's a passage up there, that way, and there's a stairway that goes up higher. The rooms and the stairway going up that way is covered in bird droppings, and you can see some places where it looks like the roof has fallen from the
Does it look like
ceiling.
there's any footprints in the bird droppings or anything, like going up that way, or is that way seems slightly abandoned?
It looks like
the roof caved in?
Yeah, there are pieces of the roof that have caved in all over the floor and stuff. It looks like this building hasn't been cleaned or worked on for many years.
Okay, so I probably should not be casting Shatter in here.
Probably not. The whole damn building would probably fall.
Note to self.
Don't blow up the building.
Yeah, okay. I wish I had a way to talk to you. We need to find a way we can communicate long term for each other. Okay.
Other than sending the bird back and forth.
Yeah, so this is where the stairs are, right up here?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there like a perception check I can do to see maybe which way she would have gone or anything imperative about my surrounding other than the place looks like it's going to fall down in my face?
You can go ahead and do an investigation.
Okay, I can do that. Oh, and I do have a thing that if this relates to Fae, fiends, or undead, I get advantage.
It doesn't. It relates to people.
Okay, just want to make sure. 14? Where is it? That's good.
A 14. It looks like people have walked up this way a whole lot of times. Probably the dude that just came in here could have walked up here. As you're investigating, you actually do just see this dwarven lady walking down the stairs.
Oh. I'm gonna kind of hide or go off here, hide over here. All right.
She walks by and then.
Can I pick up her track that she just left?
Like.
That counts. Like I'm sure if there's literally or like bird leave fresh marks of where she walked, could I just follow?
The bird poop is like on the railings and on. It's not like the birds are just specific. The steps.
Fine. I will just actually birds would.
Not only that, but while she was walking past, she looks like she's trying to miss the garbage.
Oh, okay.
She seems rather disgusted.
Yeah, I'm there with her. Even though Darion's not the. Well, actually, he's pretty cleanly. He just looks like a slob. All right, can I go up the stairs?
He's pretty cleanly. He's just a mess.
Yeah, this is basically it.
The definition of hot mess.
All right, I'm still sticking to the shadows and being as quiet as possible. Okay, what's that symbol?
This used to be a windmill, so this is the column in the middle that spun. Yeah. Give me a second. Yeah, this is the millstone. It's an ancient millstone that lies under a jumble of debris and some of the roof. It's just a bunch of machine parts at this point because the roof basically caved in on it, and it's covered in dust and cobwebs and more bird poop.
Can I do investigation of the room? See, because there's no doors or anything, right? This is just that I can see anyway.
Well, there's a door here.
Oh, those are doors?
There's a door here, and then there's a door over here.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't sure I wasn't sure if those were windows or doors.
Those are doors.
They're all closed?
They are all closed.
Do any of them recently look like they might have been opened?
This one and this one look like old doors that should be in this windmill. This one is a newer door. It's like a sturdy oak door, and it has a brand new lock on it. A brand new shiny lock.
Can I look at this lock?
Sure.
Do you want me to roll investigation?
Yeah, you can go ahead, roll investigation.
What
That'll
do
work.
your elf
Or
eyes see?
I see a lot.
this lock very much looks sort of identical to the type of key that you guys were holding on to until recently. You also, with this investigation, can tell that this is a very advanced lock.
Can I go? How much farther is this lady ahead of me?
She's already out the building.
Can I track her down and try to intercept her? If I'm moving, can I go out like maybe off the roof or something?
Sure. There's no windows. Oh, there's a window right here.
Need her.
It's not really a window right here. It's just kind of where the windmill used to connect. There's like a hole.
Well, I'm gonna take it, and can I do with athletics? or what is it?
This is from a second.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, this is from the second story
Acrobatics.
of a building. So it's like, I think it said it was
not gonna-
15 feet up.
Can I kind of dangle and then jump, like claw kind of? I'm an elf. I'm like agile.
Can he scurry?
Sure.
I have a 19 dexterity, guys. Come on, I gotta use it for something.
Sure. Go ahead and try and do an acrobatics. That's an 11.
It's probably not the most graceful, but I didn't
No,
die.
you fall down. You don't really take damage, but you do fall on your.
I don't have an. Oh, ow! I gotta get up and dust myself off. Like, oh, thank God they're not here to see this. And I'm gonna try to take off near the lady. I'm dusting on the way.
Okay. The lady
Should I
is.
take like a point of damage for that?
No, you just fell down. You're all right.
Okay.
All right, you go ahead and you're able to catch up to the lady. She seems like she's going back the way you guys came.
I'm gonna follow her and hope we intersect with the other party. And
Yeah.
yeah. But I'm keeping a close tail on her.
Basically, she does walk back to her store, and between you walking towards the windmill and back, you basically spend about an hour and a half. I'm gonna say at this point it's around like what 6 o'clock in the afternoon because we started at 2.
The invisibility wears off somewhere down the line.
Okay. Before I do, and I know it's coming down. Does she have the key on her?
You don't know.
Probably.
Can I try to do a sleight of hand on her?
Before your invisibility turns off?
Yes.
Sure. Go ahead and do a sleight of hand. Is it with advantage because you have invisibility, or is it just for stealth, Roth?
I would assume if you're trying to get close to someone to grab something out of their pocket, it would help to be invisible.
Yeah. It doesn't say specifically, but I'm going to say you can go ahead and get advantage.
Okay. Wish me luck, guys.
Luck.
Oh, there we go. You basically put your hand in one pocket and then in the other pocket. You don't find a key, but you do find. Hold on.
I'm holding.
You find 11 gold pieces.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then while that is happening, I like Dime. Even though I'm over your shoulder, when I went into that store, there was some guy flashed a harp at me on a necklace, and then he walked out. Does that mean anything to you, Dime?
Probably the Harpers.
Who the Harpers?
A guild in Waterdeep.
All right, since she didn't have anything on her, I'm gonna report back to the group. Make my way back to the group. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna go to the bathroom so they can do whatever they're doing while I'm scoping around.
I don't know anything else to tell.
Do y'all want to take a bathroom break now? Because it's about that time.
Yeah, sure.
Might as well.
Yeah, let's take a 5.
Take a 5. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to continue on to the next episode, go ahead and press the top card. If you want to watch us play in a completely different campaign, go ahead and press the bottom card. And please remember to subscribe.